So I just filmed this, but I didn't like it, so I'm gonna refilm it. This is basically what I read and what I'm planning to read for the rest of the month. Um, what's it called? Yeah, I don't know. So first of all, for the ReadAthon, I finished. I noticed that my energy level is always lower if I have to refilm videos. Um, for the Readathon, the one and only book that I finished was Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin. It was I think the pick for, I'm pretty sure it was the pick for the diverse read. This was very diverse. It was a man who's black, who's gay. Did not know that James Baldwin was gay before I started reading this book. I knew it was a gay book, not like a gay book, with homosexual content, I guess one would say. But I don't know. I didn't realize until after I was done. I was like, wow, he wrote that so well. I wonder if he has personal experience. And it turns out that he does. Anyways, with regards to the book, this book was so good. Man, it really made me feel pretty crap about myself though. Um, Typically when you read a book that's really sad, well, for me personally, I get this strange cleansing feeling. I feel very sad and there's emotional buildup, and then I feel like the emotional buildup has climaxed, and then I am relieved and it's done, and I feel very sad, and I do get book hangovers, but at the same time it's just cleansing. It's like cleansing my soul to read these really sad books. That's how I feel when I read them. But this one made me feel really bad about myself. Instead of cleansing, it felt it sucked into me, and all I could think of was it was just so sad. David, I think I put myself into David's perspective and David's point of view, and it was just so claustrophobic, and the love was so manic, and I mean, it was insane. This book is super well written. The emotional struggles that all the characters go through, and the scene setting of Paris and everything is done beautifully. I had to give this book a 4 to 5 stars though, because it literally left me feeling like shit about myself afterwards. And just I was going nowhere with my life, and just very stagnant, rutty. I don't know why, but that is how I felt when I read this book. So that was kind of a bummer. I'm very curious to read more of his work though. I dug this, so I'm excited. And then the other book that I tried to read for the Readathon that I did not finish was My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante. This book is also, it's incredible. Right now I'm at the, I think I'm gonna give it a 4 stars, just because it's not the most well-written book that I've read. I really like pretty pretty language in books, and this is very basic, I guess I would say. It's not poorly written or anything, but it's just very much like if I were to write a book, or if you know, it's just I'm talking to you about something, and this is it written down. But it's so good. It's the story of two friends, Elena, no, Elena. What the heck? I think her name is Elena. Did I just realize that right now? Sorry, guys. This is ridiculous. Yeah, her name is Elena. How funny. I just got confused because I saw the title in front. So, Elena and Leela. The story opens with Leela's son. This is in the future, or present day, when they're 60 years old. And he's calling to say that his mother's disappeared. And then Elena starts recounting basically their friendship from the time that they're children. So this is book one, and it includes childhood and adolescence. I assume book two is going to be adulthood, and the book three is, I have no idea. I have no idea what's going to happen. But this is a beautiful coming of age story. It is so real. I can't even, it's so real. It's insane. Basically, Elena has this insane, I keep saying the word insane, just this really, really intense love for Leela, and just wants to be her friend, and wants Leela to love her, and wants Leela to think that she's important and special. So it's this really, really strong bond between these two girls that is constantly growing, but it's also fueled with competitiveness and jealousy, and a lot of showing off. I think that's kind of just, I don't know, It's so perfect. It's so, so perfect. Like I said in my previous video, this is why I kind of want to change it because I said like I wouldn't really recommend this to a man to read, but I actually like really would if you're a man who's interested in learning about the female perspective and what women have gone through. Because I don't know, I haven't read a lot of women like women authors in female literature, but I just like this was so good. It captures everything like so so well. That's all I can really say. Just I can't wait to finish it. I'm really excited to read the other two in the series as well, to see where the story goes. But this is some good stuff. It's gold. Maybe not gold, but like, really close to gold. Whatever is close to gold. And then on the plane, on the way home, I read Saga's volume 3 and 4. I gave volume 3 a 5 out of 5 stars. I thought it was amazing and great. I feel like I've heard other people not really like this one and think that it's slow. I'm not one that needs like fast-paced, action-y stuff. So I really like this one. I don't know. I did not like this one. I gave this one 3 out of 5. Well, I mean, I liked it, but I like was disappointed and ugged out by it. There's some content in it that makes me not very happy. I feel like everyone also says that this one's like super, super graphic, and I don't really remember it being that graphic. Like, I love that guy. He's so cute. Yeah, I don't really remember being like super graphic, but there is like drug use and some other morally questionable stuff that really bothers me. So, yeah. I'm going to keep reading it though. Who am I kidding? I mean, I like it. It's going to keep happening. And then the other thing that I'm reading that I like, need to get on is Game of Thrones because I'm one of the hosts and I'm only 130 pages into this. I did read about 50 pages yesterday while I was procrastinating between videos. It is insane. It's so good. The thing that I'm most happy about though is that I'm not getting confused by the characters' names. I had started reading this in January and like I had no problem just like starting right back up. I remember everything that happened and like I'm not getting confused by all the names. So that makes me super, super happy. The only thing that confuses me a little bit is right now they're like moving from I think from Winterfell up to the Wall. And so they talk about like direction, like the direction and like the landscape and stuff. They do have a map at the front, but it's just a little confusing trying to picture. I like to picture, things in my brain. I'm sure we all do, or else we wouldn't be reading. So that's a little like difficult for me. But besides that, this is incredible. Hopefully I accomplish a good chunk of this weekend because, the month's almost over and I need to make a video about this at some point. So, yeah, those are things that I'm reading and hope to read. If you have read My Brilliant Friend, please talk to me about it because, no spoilers, obviously, but I'm curious because I feel like I haven't really seen anyone else on BookTube talk about it. And I've heard about it on a lot of podcasts, so I know it's like well known. All right, that's all I got for you. Hopefully I don't delete this video too.